I don't know where the time went, but like I'm literally blown away at the fact that it's almost Christmas, guys. And I wanted to give you a gift if you haven't already gotten my holiday bundle. If you go to my digital store, Wealth Speaker University, www.wealthspeakeruniversity.com, you get an opportunity to get. And look, this is a secret, y'all. Wait a minute. Should I tell them, Jamie? Or should I make them wait and get the email?
Oh, I mean, if they showed up, might as well.
I feel like if you showed up this morning, you deserve a gift. So I'm giving away gift cards to my digital store, 25 off 45. That means you can go out to my digital store, and I don't care if you need to jumpstart your January revenue, you need to fill up the safe, you need to slay your social media, whatever it is that you need is in that digital store. And you can go grab it right now with a coupon code. Oh my goodness, it's just, I'm like, whose voice is that? You can grab it right now with a digital code of 25 off. So go to my digital store, get that holiday bundle, guys. $99. You get 25 off of it right now. So many other amazing things in that bundle. You got to catch it. But I want to just tell you this morning, guys, that the wait is almost over. And I don't know if you guys are feeling the same stress. And if you haven't shared the broadcast, make sure you share the broadcast, invite other individuals. This holiday stress, this winter blues, this whole end of the year, start of a new decade. I don't know if anybody else is feeling the stress. I don't know if anybody else is feeling the expectation. I don't know if anybody else feels like they're behind the eight ball, struggling to get ready for the new year, hurrying to catch up. That's how I've been feeling. But I wanted to let you guys know that the wait is almost over. You have to always realize that it's darkest before the dawn. And sometimes we close our eyes because we scared and don't even realize that it ain't dark no more.
Right.
So make sure you don't get so caught up in avoiding the dark that you don't realize the dark has passed you by. We're at the doorstep of a new decade. We're at the doorstep of a new year. Whatever happened this year, this is an opportunity for you to throw it all in the trash and press the restart button. But that doesn't happen unless you throw the past in the trash. It's just like choosing a dude. If you keep reflecting back to what went wrong with you and the other dude, you're going to end up choosing that same type of dude. And that's not what you want to do. You don't want to choose the same type of year you've always had. Now, I'm not saying reflection is a bad thing. Reflection is a good thing. Sometimes you got to look around you and say, what did I do? What could I have done better? What could I have done differently? And then do that. But mourning, the loss, whatever it was, you got to realize that sometimes in order for you to move to the next level, you've got to let some things go.
So true.
You got to let some people go. You got to let some emotions go. You got to let some things go. So it's really not a loss. The Bible describes it as a pruning.
Yeah.
And then in order for the leaves to grow and in order for the fruit to grow, sometimes you got to cut the limbs back. So don't be worried about what it looks like in this season, because everybody's seasons are not always the same, number one. Number two, you never know what's going on with people in the background. Yeah. Everybody's got some type of cross to bear, right? You have to worry about getting past what's going on with you. And you don't have to feel any kind of way. Just because it's Christmas holiday, you ain't got to run around ho-ho-hoing.
Yeah.
If you don't feel like it. You don't have to worry about buying $1 million worth of gifts if you don't feel like it. You know, sometimes you just got to say to yourself, I'm going to do what I need to do in this season for me. And let that be your gift to you. And not only that, let that be your gift to everybody around you. And even as we move towards a new year, towards a new decade, really getting right in your heart and in your spirit what's best for you and how to move forward and be your best you, not worried about what's going on with nobody else, not worried about how somebody else is doing, good or bad. Because if you're not careful, people will put their own guilt, their own fears,
Mhm.
their own stress on you. And you look up and you carry $1,000 worth of stress and anxiety from other people. Sometimes you just got to step away and say, I'm going to do something to protect my mindset. I'm going to do something to protect me. So it really, like this winter blues, this holiday stress, it's a real thing. Jamie, what you think?
It really is a real thing, Coach. And I did a whole study around when I was doing emotional support work for victims of childhood sexual abuse. I learned so much from different therapists and psychologists and psychiatrists
Morning,
about
Nikki.
the winter blues. And it really is a real thing. And then when you add on for me, when you were talking about letting go of some things from the past, for me, I had to let go, and I'm learning to let go. I had to really identify what those things were first, but I'm learning to let go of some bad habits that kept me stuck, some bad things, or not so much as bad things, but the way I was taught will not help me in the season that I'm in today. So I'm having to unlearn a lot of things that I was taught that doesn't benefit me of today. And so I always have to go back to what, at the bottom line, at the end of the day, why am I here? And how can I serve better? But I first got to serve me first before I can serve anybody else. So I'm
And I
letting go
think
of
we
some past.
forget that. I
Yeah.
know, especially women or people in general, we forget that if you can't serve yourself, what
Mhm.
good are you to anybody else?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, uh, my whole next year is about let me put myself first, and
Mhm.
everybody else gonna have to catch up and catch in.
Yeah. One of the things that I am implementing in the new year is um office hours. There are going to be hours that are going to be applied to J Publishing where I'm not going to respond to you in the middle of the night anymore. I'm not responding to y'all at 10, 11, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm not doing it anymore because what I found was I'm doing all of my other clients a disservice because I'm overwhelmed and I'm stressed out. I am removing everything that
Make
stresses
sure you tell me what the hours are.
that
But
that apply to my coach.
in my defense, sometimes I be answering questions because you be asking me stuff at 2 and
I
3 in the
know, because
morning.
only certain people are up that's doing business at that hour. You know what I'm saying? Not talking about where my stuff at and can you read it? Like not that kind of asking of me, but really having business conversations, having money conversations, having like last night we were talking about the weight that we're feeling now of me, for instance, figuring out what my next year is going to look like. What am I going to focus on? What's going to be the message? How can I serve in a better capacity and that the people understand? So that's a whole different thing. But I'm talking about the overwhelm of people who don't want to pay me for the value that I bring.
Wow, you need to say, but see, that's another thing we got to call over, guys.
Mm-hmm,
Working for free, you got to call that over.
mm-hmm.
Not charging your worth, you got to call that season over.
Yep.
My whole theme in January is due season, but something else just popped into my head. Good morning, Vanessa. And that is that your dreams
Mm-hmm.
have a due date.
Oh,
They're just like a pregnancy. And some
oh.
of y'all are overdue
Yes.
in delivering your dreams. Some of you are past due in putting those things like a library book. Some of y'all are past due. It was due a long time ago, and you have yet to push that thing out. And
Yeah.
the push means not just let it fall out and let it do what it needs to do. Push means, are you putting all of your time,
Mm-hmm.
all of your attention, all of your energy into making something outside
Yeah.
of your day-to-day happen? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, sometimes that weight that you feel is the weight of not living up to your biggest and your best.
Mm.
Sometimes that weight you feel is holding on to something small so that you don't have to birth them twins or them triplets or them quadruplets or them octuplets. You're holding on
Mm-hmm.
to the small things, not realizing that when you let go of those various albatrosses around your neck, it allows you to fly higher. It allows you to move faster. It allows you to gain more. So you got to even look at what are you holding on to in this season.
Yeah. What's weighing you down? Yeah, you can't carry some people. You cannot carry into the next level, into the next season,
Ooh,
into the
wait a
next
minute
year,
now.
into the next minute.
You just said a word.
It's the truth.
You're not going to be able to carry some people into that next level.
It's
You're
like
not.
a plane.
And you're not going to be able to carry some of your bad habits into the next level.
Yes.
You're not going to be able to carry some of those negative thoughts
That's
into
good.
the next level. You're not going to be able to carry some of the places you go and things you do into the next level. You're going to have to pack light.
And you can't carry doubt. There's no room for
it's
doubt.
a bunch of emotions. You're not going to be able to carry fear in the next level. You're not going to be able to carry procrastination at the next level. Yeah, baby, I can't wait till New Year. I'm going to have some words for y'all.
Yes, Lord.
But you can't. Some of y'all can't even carry them jobs into the next level. You're going to have to make a choice between working for them and working for you because you can't serve two masters. You cannot. So when it's all said and done, this is a season for choices.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to choose to be your biggest, best, brightest version of yourself, regardless as to what people may say, regardless as to what people may think. Yeah, it's you almost due. It's almost due season.
Yeah. And you have to make a choice, even when everyone around you tell you that you're crazy, tell you that it doesn't make sense, tell you that they don't see it for you, because it's not for them to see. You got to be able to stand, even if it means that you're going to stand alone. Is that the kind of yes that you're, Coach, you played that song last night by Shekinah Glory. Yes. Can you say yes to you for once?
But here's the thing. Are you standing alone?
No.
One of my favorite stories in the Bible was Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And when they got in the fiery furnace,
yeah,
they said they could see a shadow moving around them. And that when they came out of the fiery furnace, not only had they not been burned, but they didn't even smell like smoke.
Yeah, that part.
To have such a hedge of protection around you that you understand that regardless as to what happens to you, not only is some of it intentional, some of it is to teach you a lesson, but in all of it, did you really fail?
Right.
And see, we're so quick to claim failure, but to me, as long as you're on this side of dirt, did you really fail? And the answer to that more often than not is no.
Mm-mm.
You didn't really fail.
No.
Learned something. You maybe had to change strategy. You maybe had to change tactics. Maybe you learned a lesson so big that you say, I won't do that ever again.
Right.
But did you really fail? And I tell people all the time, failure when you just started is the equivalent of falling from like the top stair, the bottom stair on your staircase. It doesn't hurt that bad.
Right.
Wait till you get Oprah level and fall.
Ooh.
Bill Cosby level and fall.
Ooh.
Michael Jackson level and fall. You're talking about people falling from 100,000 feet. So you have to understand that the reason you fail now is to get things right.
Yeah.
But failure is not final. It's not.
Oh, that's good. Failure is not final. That's good, Coach.
It's not. So guys, if you've not grabbed my Christmas bundle yet, for those of you who are watching today, you get the early bird. If you go to www.wealthspeakeruniversity.com and use the code 25 off, the sale wasn't supposed to start, I think, until the day before Christmas, but you can get anything in my digital store, 25 off, minimum purchase of $45. There's some amazing things in there. So go out there and definitely check it out. But this is the season to stay encouraged. Yeah. This is what's going to separate the girls from the women, you know. Mm-hmm. This is the time too to say, honestly, without a shadow of a doubt, that I can't do what I used to do. Things I used to do, I can't do no more. Places I used to go, I can't go no more. People I used to fool with, I can't fool with them no more. It's taking too much out of me to continue on this path, and realizing that he gave us free will. So the truth of the matter is you and only you can call this thing over. Man. That's it. Nobody else has the dominion. Nobody else has the power. Nobody else can speak it over you. You have to speak over yourself and call this thing to a close. Yes, indeed. So guys, that's our word for this morning. Happy Christmas Eve. I hope it didn't sour anybody's grapes, but the truth of the matter is everybody's not out there feeling the festivities. Some people are some people ain't woke yet. Right. Some people gonna wait till New Year's Eve and be like, I don't know. So that part. But we love you guys and we hope you have an amazing day. Donna said, wow, you're speaking to me directly today. Donna, I'm telling you, it's about to be a new time. Yeah. And we've got to stop dragging our feet on the things that we are supposed to coulda, woulda, shoulda have done a long time ago. It's going to be the answer to so much of our problems. Yep, we already got the answer. We just got to execute. Yeah. And I have another word for, my word for 2020 is invoice, but another word that I have now is believe. I believe, period. I've seen him do it before. I believe I'll see him do it again. I saw you posted that, and that's true. Yeah. That's true. He is a God of miracle and wonders. Well, we love you guys. Happy Christmas Eve. We wish the best for you and yours this holiday